Hi, I'm Karooch from scrapsofmind.com, and in this tutorial I'll show you one of the ways in which you can manipulate the colours of your photos to suit the look and feel of your scrapbook layout. For a larger, high-resolution version of this tutorial, I recommend you click on the link in the description box and view it on my blog Scraps of Mind. You'll get a much better viewing experience. And now on with the tutorial. Sometimes you want to play with your photo and manipulate the color to suit the design of your layout. In this particular layout, I wanted to create a bright, funky effect, but the bright colors of the photo and the bright colors of the layout elements didn't provide enough contrast to create a feeling of depth. I felt I needed to tone down the photo, but I still wanted it to pop off the page. So here's the technique that I used. First of all, highlighting my photo layer in the Layers palette, I'm going to drag it up to the New Layer icon at the top of the palette, and that will create a duplicate layer of my photo. Now, working on the copy, I want to desaturate the colors in the photo. So I'll select Enhance from my menu, Adjust Color, and then Adjust Hue Saturation. The central bar of these three is the saturation bar, and if I grab it with my mouse and drag it to the left, you can see in the photo the color is being desaturated, and it's basically washing the color out of the photo. Now, I don't want to go right back to black and white, which will happen if I take this right to the end. I want to have something which has got just a hint of color in it, but not enough color to really stand out. And I think I'll leave it there. So I'll select OK. Now, I could leave the photo like that. It's certainly going to provide the contrast of the lower color elements in the photo with the bright color elements in the layout, but I really wanted my photo to pop off the page. So here's the technique I'm going to use to do that. Zooming in close to my photo, I'm going to select some parts of the photo that I want to have the original color, the original bright color showing. And I'm going to choose my daughter and her partner's hair for this. And with the eraser tool selected and making sure that you've got the normal eraser, I have a solid round brush chosen. I've got it at 30 pixels, but you can play around with the size to suit the size of your elements that you're looking to erase, and you need to have the opacity at 100%. And then you just basically click on the elements that you're looking to erase and do just that. Now, I'm going to do this fairly rough and ready because you obviously don't want to spend your video watching time watching me do erasing work, but I think you get the general idea of how this works. You'll have to change your brush to go in on the really narrow bits, but you know, once you've got the hang of what you're doing, it's really quite quick. And obviously when you're doing it on your own photographs, you'll be considerably more careful than I'm being on this tutorial for the sake of time. But you get the general idea. As you can see, my subject's hair color is being erased on the top desaturated photograph, and you can see through to the other. I'm just going to, whoops. You can see through to the other photograph underneath, which is in all of the original bright color. And I think that'll probably just, I'm better give a bit of erasing here, otherwise her hair is going to look a little bit weird. Okay, so now I'll zoom out. And as you can see, with With changing those colour elements into the strong colour and leaving the rest of the photograph in that desaturated state, they really pop off the page a lot more and give a lot more attention to that focal photograph. So I hope you've enjoyed that and that you can now have some fun playing with your photos and creating different looks and feels with your different photos for your layouts. Please click over to www.scrapsofmind.com for more tutorials and scrapbooking articles. I'd love to have you join me. And for now, this is Karuch from Scraps of Mind saying bye for now.